What's good, my fellow Natuba Slayers? Yes, this video is super overdue, but I'm here to do it nonetheless. I'm gonna go over my tier list for every single nano suit in this game, and there's like 83 of these now. If you count the final suit that you get when you fight the Elder Natiba, there's 84. But we're not allowed to wear that one naturally, so I'm just gonna say there's 83. But you already know what time it is. I'm gonna give you my personal opinion, like a little snippet of it. And because I don't speak English like that on a regular basis, it's gonna be like a lot of pauses and me just trying to pull the English out of my brain. So just bear with me. So let's jump things off with the first suit of the game. Yes, this is actually what you start the game off with. It's the skin suit, and I ain't gonna hold you. This is the female anatomy at its best. It's absolutely insane, the attention to detail. The whole spinal cord thing going on in the back is just crack to me. I don't really understand what's going on with those wrists. Like, that never really spoke to me or anything, but she's breaking the fourth wall by looking at the camera. That's kind of weird. But anyways, it's a vibe. Honestly, to me though, I'm gonna give it a solid A tier. Moving on. What did I freak you out about that, Eve? It's a solid A tier. I'm not gonna put it at S tier. Come on, you're naked. Now let's move on to the OG suit. You get this from Taki, and I mean, it's the first suit that you ever wore, and you probably had a lot of your game stuck in this suit, so we're gonna go ahead and slide that into B tier. It's not a bad suit. I like it. I do enjoy all the different aspects of it. Like if you turn to the back and you see how all the different pieces of this suit come together in that little cross area right there, that's kind of sick. And I do like the transparency that's going on with the wings because she's supposed to be an angel. Yeah, it's vibes. So all of the planet diving suits are actually really dope. Is this my favorite out of the planet diving suits that we have? No, I'll say this is a solid B tier. But moving on from there, you also have the planet diving suit, the 7th version. Now this one right here, it screams to me a lot more so than the green one does. Probably because I'm not really a fan of green, but there's nothing wrong with this suit. It looks damn good, especially when you're outside with it. And I mean, it hugs her body like a glove. So honestly, to me, I would put this just in front of the green suit. It's still B tier though. It's not going above that. Like even B tier is a little bit of a stretch. It might drop down to C, but you know, for now, I'm gonna leave it where it's at. Moving on. We have this one right here, the Planet Diving Suit V3. You're able to get this one when you go to 807 for a second time in your New Game Plus run. And okay, it's the third time I've seen it. I'm kind of, you know, getting over the suit at this point. So honestly, to me, even though I do like the red over the orange, this one doesn't speak to me as much as the other ones do. Like, I mean, staring at it for a while, because I like red, this suit kind of, you know, speaks numbers, but it's kind of a faded red. So nah. I'm gonna put it a solid C tier. We're gonna leave it there and move on. Alright, this one to me is a little bit different. We'll start off with the Stargazer, which is a DLC suit that you get as soon as you pop up into Zion for the first time. And it's a nice suit. It's really nice. Like, it's something that I would rock for a little bit. As a matter of fact, I did. As soon as I saw the suit for the first time, oh, she's breaking the fourth wall by staring at me. Eve, that's creepy. But anyway, when I saw this suit the first time, it was vibes. I actually do like gold on Eve, especially if you change her hair color up. Yeah, and if you put the right shades on with this one, it does look a hell of a lot better. But, you know, it's kind of basic to me, so I'm gonna slap it in B tier. Moving on from there, we're gonna go one below that one, and this one is the keyhole suit that you get from Roxanne. Now, this one is a hell of a lot better. I think it's just the black vibes, like that matte black sitting on her, just reflecting in the sun like that is kind of wild. It looks good. It's kind of a metallic black, actually, now that I look at it, and the gloves, they looking kind of sinister. I mean, have you ever thought yourself getting slapped up by somebody that looks like this? I don't think you have. You probably shouldn't. That would be called abuse, and you got more problems than not. So yeah, anyways, even when she yawns in this suit, it looks good. So we're gonna go ahead and we're gonna slap that one above all the other ones. Solid B. Solid B. I ain't gonna give it too high. This is a solid B. Eve, relax. It's okay. It's okay to have a B tier suit. It's okay. Moving on from there, we got this one. And the keyhole dress, to me, nah, bro, nah. I was over it by this point. It's D tier, bro. Like it's hella low. It's all the way down there. Like get off my screen. Like I'm not feeling it at all. It's just not for me. If you like this suit, you probably eat glue. No, I'm joking. I'm joking. I'm joking. Nah, it's not that bad. As a matter of fact, when you look at the suit, no, it is that bad. Like it's not even officially white. Maybe it's just the way that the sun is reflecting off this thing. I don't really like it that much, but it doesn't captivate like I'm about to take your life type vibes to me. It's kind of just like, oh, another keyhole suit. Okay. But that's just me though. If you like this suit, let me know down in the comment section below. Tell me I'm crazy. Tell me I'm floating right now. Just let me know. All right, now look. None of y'all can lie. I'm not even gonna hesitate. As soon as I looked down at the next suit, I already knew what it was. Bro, Raven suit, don't even try it. Everybody is simping for Raven. Even if you're not a Raven sympathizer, bro, this suit goes crazy. And we all know why. So like, just be honest to yourself, male or female, you know this suit is screaming numbers at you. It looks absolutely amazing on Raven, and it looks even better on Eve. Honestly, the whole frontal part, I was kind of confused about. I don't really like it that much. I don't really understand what it is. Is it like a bib? Like, I honestly don't know what that's supposed to be. Is it supposed to be a shield? A handkerchief? Do you wipe your face with this thing? Like, that don't make no sense to me, but I think it's actually like armor. You know what? That might actually just be like straight up armor. Interesting. That's an interesting design choice. The straps in the back is a little bit different. Like, it's like, it makes me feel like Raven jumped out of her space pod with the seatbelt intact. Like, is anybody else getting this vibe from this? Seriously, like, there's so much going on here. I'm kind of confused, but we're just gonna move on. I still like the suit as S tier, period, point blank, because the features on this suit are just A+. Moving on from there, we have the most controversial suits in the game. The quest was all right. Like, I didn't really like Mr. Teddy Bear Man. Oh, that's Eve. Stop. Eve. Bro, that's creepy. Like, oh my god. Anyways, like, if you're a friend of Ted, like, if you really rock with Ted, then this bear is probably speaking to you. And I mean, it has a ponytail. So, yeah, sure, why not? D tier. Like, there's not much more I can tell you about it. It's a bear suit, fam. Now, this one kind of looking like Lotso off of Toy Story. This one is kind of a little bit higher than that one, but it's still D tier. Like, that's just what it is. Because I'm never wearing this. I wouldn't even wear this for a meme. Like, bruh, I'm not putting this thing on. The footsies are kind of looking kind of nice though. I ain't gonna hold you. Like, the big round slipper foots, I'm here for it. Yeah, slipper foots. It's a word. Look it up. Please don't. All right, moving on from there. Let's see, what's our next suit? Ah, Kaya's brand. All right, look. Honestly, I think this is a biased opinion. This Sky Ace Kaya fit to me is actually kind of nice. It actually is. It's actually kind of nice. I'm gonna throw this in B tier. This version of it is B tier to me. Like, I do love exactly what it's trying to go for here. You do look like a pilot. Once again, you got the whole seatbelt thing coming. Like, you got the whole seatbelt thing. Nobody, like, why is it almost dragging the ground? Like, why is her belt strap almost dragging to the floor? To me, that's kind of wild, but the fit is looking hella right. Like, it's just nice. It truly is. You know what? I can't put it at B tier. I'm lying if I did. I'm gonna put it in the front of B tier because it's in front of all of these. You know what I mean? It's just, I'm gonna give it a little bit more. I'm gonna give it a little bit more than it's supposed to be worth. Now, just under that is actually my personal favorite, the Air Ace. Now, for some reason, just the Air Ace is so much better to me. It's still B tier, but I don't know whether it's the stockings or just the look of it, like she's about to stomp you out. But you know what? Staring at this a while, It's actually behind the other one. You know what? We're just gonna go with it. We're gonna run that. We're gonna run that. All right. So we're now moving into the dresses, and the black rose fit. I mean, it's cute, you know, if you're into really goth like dark, yeah, haunted mansion. I slapped my mom with these hands type, like, I don't know, it's kind of sinister to me. Like, and I don't know what's going on with them gloves. This is the first time I've ever paid attention to those gloves. Baby, what's going on with your hands? Like, that's kind of creepy. I'm not really a fan of the dresses, so I'm gonna throw them down to C tier. Like, they are above the white keyhole dress to me, but they're not. Yeah, they're just gonna sit right there. Like this one, Eve, who are you swinging at, baby? Look, it's not, it doesn't look good on you. It doesn't. You can't even lie about it and say it does. All right, so, but this one right here, the quest that was behind this one, I actually enjoyed that quest. I liked it a lot, if I'm not confusing myself. This quest right here was a lot of fun. You had to go all over the map to find 6 shrines, right? And to me, that was like the scavenger hunt type quest in this game. So this quest and this suit kind of has like a special place in my heart, right in the front of C tier. Yeah, that sounds about right. Like, I know y'all are like, what the hell is wrong with this boy? Look. Allow it, fam. Allow it. Now, the Angelic Rose suit. This one you get in Spire 4. This is better than all the rest. Just flat out, it looks better. I don't like the gloves. I think it's just because it's red. And I'm really a fan of when red is rocked on Eve, or when you rock Eve in red. Or, bruh, the English is hard, but when you actually put red on Eve, it looks pretty decent. So we're going to go ahead and we're going to push that all the way to the front of C tier. It's not going above that. That would be lies. But it's still a solid above all the rest. Moving on from there, let's see what we got. The Blue Monsoon. This one you get right here in the Great Desert. I think this is the Precious Treasures quest. And yeah, that's a solid B tier. It's right behind the skin suit. It's nice. You just can't lie about it. It's just nice. It's a nice swimsuit. It's looking nice. It's looking hella tight. It fits just right. And if you actually pay attention to all the details, this is one of the first suits that kind of really hugs her body kind of tight. Like, if you can, I can't zoom in like I really want to, but if you really pay attention, you can actually see the rolls of her skin on how tight this suit really is on her. Like right there at her hip, you see where the orange strap is? It's actually pretty insane how it kind of, her skin kind of rolls on it. That's wild to me. Like, there's a couple of suits that do that and have that detail, and that attention to detail from the dev team, it needs a comment. Like, that's pretty wild. So honestly, this one and the white one are both A tier, easily picked, no problem. Let's move on. Yes, solid A tier, bro. Like, it's just a nice swimsuit. It's just nice. All right, but we're gonna go ahead and slide down a little bit more. We got the Black Pearl. Now the Black Pearl, you either love it or you hate it, fam. You either like, oh, Eve, OnlyFans, or you're like, yeah, take me home. Like, there's a lot of things going on with this suit, and it looks nice. It truly does. It's another A tier suit. Now, I actually wore it a lot in my playthrough just because it's like, damn, you are getting slapped up by the deathbed maiden. Like, real talk, she is out here taking lives and probably sleeping with their corpses. Nah, that's probably wild. She's probably not doing that. But yeah, it's kind of wild. Like, both of these suits, the black one and the red one, look hella good on her, and it's kind of hard not to say that they don't. The red one to me is a little bit better than the black one, so I'll slide that one just in front of it, but it's a solid A tier suit for me. Moving on, we got the Ocean Maid. Now, this is the only suit in the game, or one of the only suits in the game, that actually changes Eve's shape. She's thicker with this suit on. You can look at the dimensions all you want, bro. It's facts. She's literally thicker with this suit on. She just is. In every shape, way, form, it doesn't matter how you look at it. I'm surprised that the dev team went with that approach with it, because when she walks, her legs are literally touching, whereas all her other suits, if you really notice, her legs are nowhere near each other. So it's almost as if she's camel-toed at this point. It's kind of wild how her thighs are actually touching when she wears this suit. So, I mean, when you look at it like that, it's just like, damn, Eve, you thick. And it's not a bad suit. A lot of us like it. I would say, for me, it's the back end of A tier. It's not S tier though. For me, S tier is probably gonna surprise you. It probably will, because there's a lot of suits in this game that, yeah, they instantly went S tier for me, and it wasn't even a thought process. Like, it really isn't. The Planet Diving Suit 6th. All right, this one right here, nah, I'm not a fan. This was another DLC item, or you can get this in 8.0 9. So I'll be honest, it's a red suit, but I don't like the orange necktie with the see-through sleeves, and it's just, no. I mean, the back end of this suit is fire, but when you're looking at the suit from the front, no, it just doesn't do it for me. So this suit right here is gonna have to go in the C tier column. Like, yeah, it's just an easy C tier. But on the flip side of that, the actual original suit that was in a lot of the trailers, for some reason, I really like this suit. I don't know what is wrong with me, because it's the same damn thing. It's just a color variation, right? But this suit to me is a solid B tier. It's at the front of the pack of B tier. It's really nice. It's really nice. Like, just take a look at it real quick. It doesn't really look good in the sunlight, but honestly, it's just clean to me. There's something about it. Let me know down in the comment section below how you feel about it. But this suit is clean, boy. And like I was saying before, when she walks, her thighs are no longer touching. You see what I'm saying? Like, it's interesting. There's a little bit more of a gap when she's wearing these types of suits versus when she has the Ocean Maiden suit on. So that's something to take a look at when you get a chance. Moving on from there, we have the Planet Diving Suit the 3rd. Okay, so these suits for me, the first version, which is this one, is solid B in the front. The orange jacket version is in the back line of A, easily. The green one is in the front line of A, and this orange one right here, bro, that thing is clean. That is my favorite suit in the game. And a lot of y'all like, oh my god, it has a tail. Yeah, she's a demon on her demon time, taking lives. Like, bro, you can't sleep on Eve absolutely destroying everybody in this game. It looks so clean. Like, this whole line, the jacket with the skin tight suit on, I mean, yes, you can lose the tail and it would look a hell of a lot better. I'm not gonna hold you. You can't say that it won't, because it really would. But just the accent on it to make it seem like, yes, I'm anti-angel, is kind of wild for me. Like, the top of the suit makes it look like it's a choker, which is kind of, you know, sinister in itself. Then you have an incredible side figure going on here that you cannot scuff at. Like, bro, don't even pretend. And half of y'all are probably wishing that that little strap that's on the side right there just broke and everything just fell off. Like, it's just that simple. And then turning around to the back, the details on the back of this suit are just insane. That goes straight into that tail is kind of crazy. And I love the shoes though. Like, this new futuristic look on these shoes is just absolutely insane. It's got to be some of the cleanest suits in the game. The tail is a little bit different, but it looks amazing nonetheless. So that's going to be my take on that. Moving on past those suits, we get into the old school, the Planet Diving Suit the 2nd, and this one is in all black, and I'm telling you right now, it's kind of fire. Now, it's kind of weird, when she's wearing this suit, her figure is like 2 times smaller than almost every other suit in the game. Take a look for yourself. I'm dead serious. The black on that little gold yellowish trim thing going on there, I'm here for it. This is actually a really nice suit. So I'm gonna go ahead and take this black suit right here, and I'm gonna slap it, you know, somewhere in the A tier. It's a solid A tier, right? No, 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 no. I can't put that in front of this one. So I'll say it's a B tier. And then we'll take the other color variation and we'll slap that right behind it because it's doing pretty good in its own right. I'll go ahead and take a look at it right now to double check my hypothesis about it. But let me see. Yeah, she kind of looks like she's a flight attendant slash pilot of something. Some sky vehicle, I don't know. It's not as good as the black one, but it's not bad either. This sunlight isn't really giving it any justice though, to be honest with you. I feel like I like it in a different setting, but hey. Like if it's in a darker world, Matrix 11 and something like that, it definitely looks a hell of a lot better. Especially because that belt piece, you can kind of see it glowing right there. That's kind of awesome. I like those simple details. And the next suit, boom, instant S tier. Yes, I love it. The Neuralink suit, I'm a fan. I do not like the tail feather on the back of this thing though. I can't hold you. For some reason, this just annoys the hell out of me. It's like, why is it there? If that wasn't there, this suit would be SS tier. But everything else about this suit just screams vibes. You can have so many different hairstyles with this suit. You can switch up so many different accessories with this suit, and there's just so many options. Like there's a lot of ops, but there's a hell of a lot more options when it comes to this suit, and boy am I loving it. Plus it has the red and white vibe going, so it's gas all the way around. Yes, it's just looking fire. They did an amazing job on this suit. And it wasn't even one of the original suits that was in the game. It was something that they added. So that's gas. Moving on from there. What we got up? Oh, this is probably going to surprise all of you. This is an S tier suit for me, fam. Like, this suit is a vibe. Real talk. If I was sitting on the other end of the dinner table and I was staring at this, I'm kind of happy. like, what do you mean? This suit is actually kind of nice. Look at it. It's got the gold with the black, like, I guess you would call these leather jeans on. The belt isn't doing too much. It has this wrinkly feeling going on with it. Like, she has it half tucked. She's trying to give you all the vibes in the world, and she's doing a damn good job at it. Look at the heels, bro. Like, she's already tall enough as it is. She don't need to be rocking no heels like that. But I know this is probably surprising a lot of y'all, but this is a suit that I really, really like. It's just straight up nice to me. Now, on the flip side of that, the Where is Waldo wannabe suit, on the other hand, it's like, what are we doing here? Why did you take your mom's bed curtains? And yes, bed curtains. Like, you know how you have those beds out there that have the actual curtains on them, bro. That's what this looks like to me. It's kind of wild. And then she has the Where is Waldo knot. If you don't know who Waldo is, go ahead and look it up. But he's red and white. These are white and black. I'm not a fan of this. Like Beetlejuice, like what is this? Beetlejuice meets bed curtains? So you got Beetlejuice sleeping with your mom's, bro? Nah, get out of here with that. Get out of here with that. Like, stop. That's not something that I'm here for. Get it off my screen. Moving on from there, we have the Daily Mascot. Now, this one is actually a high-key favorite of mine. Like, I really like this one. For some reason, it's A tier. I wore this a lot. As a matter of fact, the way that I had designed my character for this suit, just to make it make sense, because a lot of people are kind of like, bro, how? It's like, nah, let me flex on this suit real quick. Let me show you the vibes real quick, because when you get it right, like Eve is out here flexing on them. And you even got some matching earrings. Like, it was the ear. It's just vibes, bro. There's so many cutscenes with correct lighting that this suit screams at you. Out here in the Great Desert with this sunlight, it's a little shaky. I ain't gonna hold you. But when you see this pulling up inside of like Matrix 11, when you see this rolling through the that kind of like kabuki area or the Japanese style area inside of Spire 4, bro, it screams vibes at you. It really does, especially with these shades. It was one of my favorite suits. I don't know why. Maybe I'm weird. Maybe I'm just a little bit off with it. I don't really know, but I'm telling you right now that this suit right here really did a number on me. I really did like everything that it was doing. I'll go back over to the neutral though. So yeah, it was a vibe. I really liked the daily mascot a lot. Now moving on from there, however, the other ones, not so much. The comfort mascot, not really a fan of that. This kind of the easy D tier. I don't even need to see it in the sun because I already know it's not gonna work. The daily force for me, however, now this is actually vibes. Like, it's solid A tier. It's really nice. It's just, you got the, what do you call this? Because this isn't considered a sweater, but you got the sweater type fabric on this half cut sleeve. You got sleeves and then you got like the shoulders out. It's so wild what this is actually doing. I can't even really explain what this thing is doing, but it just looks good while it's trying to do it. And then the jean skirt with the high socks. The high socks are a little bit childish, I ain't gonna hold you, but the jean skirt with the fabric that's going on this top, bro, I like it. I like it a lot. It's kind of nice. Let me see it in the sun. Now, looking at it in the sun, she looks like a child. So, no, I don't like it that much. But when she's not standing out here in the sunlight of the great desert, it's looking kind of nice. It really does. It really does. All right, so this one, however, let me see it. It's the golden black. And it's like how it's cut up like that. I'm not mad at it. I'm not mad at it. I'm not gonna say I'm a great fan of it. I'm just gonna slap it in B tier or just call it a day. Yeah, it's B. It's B. It's B. It's B. It's B. It's easy B. It's easy B. All right. We'll just leave it there, cause it's kind of like it's not really doing too bad, but it's not really doing the most either. So. We're gonna keep it moving, and we have the daily biker. Now this one is simple, bro. It's D tier. Sorry, like there's nothing like it's nothing. No, not me. I mean, it's just so basic. I guess it's just so basic. But the 4-second biker, this one you gotta actually take a good look at this real quick. Because it's easy to judge this thing on face value, but if you actually just look at it for a couple of seconds, the snakeskin jacket with the sort of red trim on these jeans, bro, that's kind of fire. It's the complete opposite of the first one. So for me, I'ma slap it in the B tier. Oh, I like how they gave me another row. Oh, I love this. I love this. But yeah, Eve, I'm talking to you, baby. It's B tier. Do you agree? You do? All right, excellent. So yeah, it's B tier. It's not A tier though, because A tier is a lot better than that for me, but it's pretty solid. Moving on from there, we're gonna go on to the Daily Sailor. Do I really need to talk about it like that? Like, bro, honestly, Daily Sailor, and then this one as well. Yeah, just leave them at the bottom of the pack, bro. Like, put them down, put them back in a box, and then wrap that box up with a bow and go and give it to your best friend's ex-girlfriend's pet rock, because that's the only person that's gonna like this thing. Real talk. I'm not gonna hold you. I'm not a fan of it. Both of these are just no. Even though it's kind of rocking like the red on the dark navy blue jeans, no, the sailor fits are not doing it. And I actually got fam that's dealing with the navy and stuff like that, so this to me was just kind of like it's iffy. It really ain't speaking vibes to me, not at all. But this one right here though, the daily denim, this is actually looking kind of nice. I don't know what it is. I think it's like the sleeves, and then you got the shoulders out with this vest thing going on, and the high jeans that got the buttons all the way to the belly button. Bro, this thing is crazy. Like, this entire suit is just wild to me. It really is. It's truly wild. And the thing that I like about it the most is definitely that patch over there on her, I guess you would say her arm, because that's not her shoulder. And looking at it from the back, she's looking absolutely insane. Really nice suit. Now, the heels are a little different. They're a little different. I'm not really a fan of these heels because I feel like Eve is always on her tippy toes. She ain't tired. Like, baby girl, you ain't tired? I don't know. But if I'm gonna go ahead and slide over with these a little bit, I'm gonna say that this one is a solid B tier. The orange one is right behind it at a B tier, easily, because I like the vibes for both of them. Don't be surprised about that. It's a nice suit. It's really nice. It's really nice. I like both of them. I'm allowed to do that. I don't really understand why you got a necktie with these though, because that was a design choice that I think the dev team kind of just flexed out too much of. It was like, yeah, we really like neckties. Relax, bro. Relax. We're not schoolgirls here, okay? We're definitely not schoolgirls here. Like, Eve is a lot older than that. Speaking of schoolgirls, hold up for a second. How old is Lily, bruh? Because everybody's trying to mark her up as a child. Like, every time that Adam talks to her or mentions something about her, he talks to her like she's a child. And then there was somebody in Zion the other day that I talked to, and he was like, yo, that child over there, that's an angel too, right? Bro, that was hella weird to me, because it's like, she's older than you, fam. Like, no, there ain't no way. But is she supposed to be a child in this game? Is that what we're doing? Moving on from there, this one right here, it's only A tier. Now hear me out. This is one of my favorite suits in the game, but I don't like the gloves. I don't like the gloves. The gloves threw me hella off. Like, the golfing gloves out of nowhere for no reason. It just completely ruined it for me. It's the only reason why I don't love everything about this suit is the gloves. The heels are absolute goddess. Like, look at the glow on those heels. It doesn't even make sense. The jeans, fire. The side of the jeans, that whole cutout piece is absolutely insane. Yes, you know I love it, Eve. You don't have to break the fourth wall. It's okay. Go back to what you're doing, baby girl. Please. Thank you. All right, so moving on, like, yes, it's just flames. And then you kind of have her, I guess you would call that a sports bra peeking through the tight, like, short sleeve shirt. Bro, this thing is just wild. This whole outfit is really fancy. But the gloves, yeah, she don't even like the gloves. Look, you see how she turned her head on him? She don't even like the gloves. None of us do. So sorry, the gloves kind of burnt that suit for me. It's only going in A. Now this one right here, boom, no hesitation. Bam, as soon as they dropped this suit, I was like, damn. Like, there's no hesitation with it. You can't lie about it. No, bro, this suit is wild. First things first, a little bit of a secret about me. I love blue. And this blue is fire, okay? This suit, yes. An absolute yes. In every shape, way, and form. It's looking super tight in the back. It's insane how tight it looks in the back. The swimsuit vibes that it's giving you are all there. It's not doing too much, but it is doing a hell of a lot more than some of the other suits in the game. This one is honestly in front of a lot of these for me. I'm even putting it in front of Raven's suit. That's how much I like this suit, bro. Now you're actually going to be surprised because there's another suit that's going to go in front of this one that doesn't reveal as much. So a little bit of foreshadowing for you. But moving on, we got what's coming up next? The Midsummer Red Hood. Okay. Look, even with the hood on it, this suit is wild. Even with the hood on this suit, I'm telling you right now, this thing is gas. There's just, wow. It's not a lot to say. It kind of gives me this like sportsy, I'm about to go to the gym vibes, but ain't nobody going to the gym looking like that. Not unless you're trying to get scraped up by everybody in that mug. Like, god damn, this thing is doing too much if you're trying to go to the gym. But the stockings with the black heels, and those are just regular old black heels, nothing too fancy, kind of like low-key stiletto type with that little, you know, ring around her ankle thing going down there. You got the see-through hoses. Like, bro, this thing is wild. This was wild. And this was one of the first suits that they came out with after all those crazy allegations. So I ain't even going to get into the controversy of this game. Real talk, you got to be honest with yourself. This suit right here is a vibe. Okay? That's just, it is what it is. Now we're going to scroll down. What are we at least halfway done with this? Because there's so many suits, bro. I might have to just make this the part 1 and then pull up with a part 2 a little bit later on. Like, god dang. We're moving on to the black kunoichi. So I feel like this suit right here has gone through a couple of transformations. Under the correct light, it's completely see-through. For example, when that sunlight, check the sunlight, when the sunlight hits this thing perfect, it's actually pure see-through. And somebody was saying that, you know, oh my god, the what do they call it? The version 1.0 version of the game is you can see through it or whatever. No, I think that's not like some type of cover up or anything. I think they wanted that type of effect when you were standing in a specific amount of light, and then they corrected it. That's all they did. Because honestly, like if you're not in any light whatsoever, it looks hella dark like this. You can't really see through it. But when you're sitting in some type of sunlight or anything like that, bro, you're going straight through this bad boy, and hot damn, it's crazy. The kunoichi set to me is one of my favorites, and it's so wild because I live in Japan and so many people are trying to correct my pronunciation of kunoichi, and it's like, bro, I know I don't speak English correctly, but kunoichi Japanese, relax, fam. relax. I'm saying that right. So hold on, I have to like reposition a couple times just to get it in the right spot. The kunoichi black fit for me is a solid A tier. The white one for me, however, it's B. I don't like it as much. I don't know why. Let me know how you feel about it below. Like, I don't really like the white one as much as I like the black one. That's just me personally. Which one is your favorite? Maybe if I switched up the hairstyle and I did a little bit more with it and I tried to actually play with it, maybe it would scream at me a little bit more. But even in this light right here, it looks gray, silverish, and I'm just not really a fan of it. Not as much as the black one. It just doesn't speak to me. But that is going to be that. We're going to move on from there. All right. The Muton Peony. Now, this suit is giving me Street Fighter vibes. Is anybody else feeling that? When I first saw this suit, I really liked it a lot. It was solid B tier for me. It really was. It was really nice. It was almost A tier. I'm not going to hold you. It was kind of sitting right here in this group of all these amazing suits. Like, just look at them. As a matter of fact, this suit right here is a hell of a lot better than a lot of these suits for me. So it's just those gloves, oh my god. But anyway, Peony. The Peony suit is solid B tier. It's nice. And with this hairstyle, it looks even better. When you throw on the right shades with it, oh my god, it's actually pretty nice. But it's alright. We're gonna move on from there straight into the cybernetic bondage. Now, personally, this is A tier, bro. This was the suit that I probably spent most of my playthrough in. It's just nice. The red and white vibes are absolutely cracked. The entire scheme on the back there, like, I don't even know what this is supposed to be. That design is absolutely insane. It's like her inner core, her body core is exposed is what it looks like to me. That is crazy. I love it a lot. Yes, you know I love it. You don't have to stare at me like that. Now, the high, I guess they're not even considered like pants. Boots, I guess, like the hip high boot vibe. That's kind of crazy. It's kind of crazy. Like There's no other way around it. That suit is just absolutely insane. It's one of my favorites in the game, period, which is probably why I like the Neuralink suit so much, because it looks very similar to that one. And this one right here, the black and yellow, bro, you already got to know it. You got to know it. You have to know it. It's not even a secret. This thing is actually in my top S tier just suits in the game. It looks kind of mustard at times in certain light, and I don't like that. But when it actually does look gold and black or black and yellow, it's fire. And this was easily one of my this was easily one of my favorite suits of the entire playthrough. Every single time I was going through this game, I probably spent a lot of time in that suit. Let's see, Racer's High. This one for me is a solid A tier. And I actually have a This Is Speed build that I wrapped around this entire thing, and I love it. I really have a lot of fun in this suit, because when you do any type of speed build or a burst build and you're rocking red and you got this type of suit on, you feel like a straight savage, and it's really nice. The secondary suit to this, the Speeder's High, I think that's what they call it, is even better, because it actually has a design on the back end that looks really good. I like how it's like a racetrack type vibe going on with it, and the dev team really did a great job of making that look good. But this one right here, if you look at the back end, look, that's crazy. That whole, take a look from the back, that's just wild. The way it's stitched in like that, yes, good vibes. So both of these are gonna go, one in B tier, the other one will be in A tier, because they're not both A tier to me. One is a little bit higher, and I guess the stitching on the back is going to be the one that gets the W. So let's move on. Are you still sticking in there? Yo, if you're still rocking with me, go ahead and smash that like button. I really appreciate your time, and I'm enjoying this. This is actually kind of wild. There's so many suits in this game, and I'm kind of mad that it took me this long to get around and doing this, but hey, if you're rocking with me this long, you know what it is. So the Holiday Rabbit, the OG Holiday Rabbit suit with the little bunny thing on the back. This might surprise you, but no. Even with the side boob, nope. No, I don't. I think it's the bunny tail for me, and that also just slides this one right over next to it. It's not D tier. It's definitely not D tier. They're definitely above the white Kino and the fluffy bear things for me. Like, yes, it is, but that tail in the back thing, that was too much. That was a little bit the same. It goes along the same lines as the fluffy bear for me, so it's just kind of like, nah, I ain't really feeling it. All right, now the black wave is B tier, solid, and then the other wave right behind it, I forgot what it's called. Let's go ahead and check it out real quick. Let's see. The black wave and the wild wave. The black wave is nice as hell to me. The wild wave is a lot lower, but it's still nice. The black wave was one of the first suits that I got inside of the Great Desert, actually. I did that whole jump puzzle. Like, I got lost over there, and I did that whole jump puzzle, and when I got to the rooftop and got this, I was happy again. Because I'm not gonna hold you, when I found that jump puzzle the first time, trying to get over on top of that rooftop to jump to the ladder, bro, that was painful. That was desperately painful. I hated every second of it, but when I got this, I forgave it. It was good. I was like, okay, I see why it was so difficult. Like, cause damn, you had to put a challenge behind this one. It's the pirate vibes that I'm getting from it on the back. I love that touch. It's the only one like it. And then it's called the black wave. Yes. With like the little front end has the heart piece sitting right there. That little design in, sketched in right there. Hey, the dev team is kind of pushing it where they putting that at though. But hey, bruh, this is a vibe. It really is. And the blue one is not bad. Wild wave is not bad at all. But the black wave is definitely something that I'm rocking with a lot more. As a matter of fact, I'm gonna take the black wave and I'll say it goes to A tier because it does look hella good to me. It really does. So let's see. The Cyber Magician. Now this, if you actually stare at it for a while and take a good glance at it, this is kind of fire. Ignore the tail. Ignore that because that's just, it just destroys this entire thing. But because I'm such a fan of magic, I actually like this a lot more than I want to give it credit for. The black one is vibes. The red one is a solid B tier, front of B tier. I'll go ahead and put it in that spot. And the green one is behind that one. I'm not a fan of green, but the green one kind of sticks to me a little bit more because of what you have to go through in order to get it. If you know, you know. The green one is actually given to you after you beat the hard mode. So congratulations if you actually have the Cyber Illusionist suit. Real talk, you worked for that, you earned that, bro. And damn, it was a challenge nonetheless. I actually am throwing a Natiba Olympics out right now, and you guys are showing me some clips of y'all beating these Natibas in ways that I didn't think was possible. Bro, y'all are cracked, fam. Like, I thought I was good at this game. I obviously don't play this game as much as y'all do because y'all are absolutely insane. Some of the clips that I got sent to me so far, it's like 3, 4, 5. I think I'm at 5 clips right now. Bro, oh my God. It was insane. It's really good. Y'all are really good. And I'm excited because at first it was just going to be me commentating on it, but instead of commentating on it, I'm actually probably just going to be reacting to it because some of the things that y'all do in these videos, I didn't even think of. One of y'all is just a straight villain. Like, y'all was on y'all villain art when y'all was fighting that Natiba because I was like, damn, bro. But let's get back to the task at hand because it's already wrapping up to be 56 minutes on this video. Hi, damn. All right, bro. So this one right here is another one of the keyholes, but I actually like this one because look at this glove though. That whole cybernetic arm thing, this is screaming cyberpunk to me, and yo, I'm for it. I'm for it. I definitely like this a lot. I love the red one. It's A tier. I don't like the yellow one. It's C. Now, why is it so drastically different? The yellow to me, the Bumblebee vibe, I felt the Bumblebee vibes and I was like, yeah, Bumblebee, yeah. And then when I stare at it long enough, I'm like, I don't like you as much as I like the black one. Like, or I don't like you as much as I like the black and red one. Like, you just don't. It's like, I mean, if, I mean, she kind of looks like she's a Atom Smasher type clone. So I'll put some respect on that name. I'll put it in B. How about that? How about that? Because it's not too bad. It's not too bad. And it is giving me some cyberpunk vibes. But the fishnet type design in yellow, it's a bit much. It's a bit much. The motivation and the resonance. Now the motivation and the resonance, I'm sorry, the dresses in this game just... Need I say more? Like, need I say more? Do I have to? I don't think so. But this one right here, the punk top though, yo, this is a vibe. This is a solid vibe. It's behind the magician though. Like, this one is nice. I actually like this. Yes. Eve is out here rocking this. Like, she's a punk dancer type. And it's vibes. I'm here for it. She knows she looks good in it. She's not trying to be special. She's not trying to do something indifferent. She just like, yeah, I look good in this. And you can't lie to me and say I don't. It's just nice. Moving on from there, we'll move on to the other one. And I want to take a good look at this. This is a blacked out one with that huge knee patch open. So I'm gonna go ahead and slide it, you know, right over here. It's solid. It's in the front of the B tier. I think that's a good spot for it. All right, so we're coming down to the wire. How many more suits do I got left? About 20. Damn. 20 more suits. We're coming down to the wire. There's about 25 more left. I'm just guessing, looking at the bottom of this. The Orca Exploration Suit. Now, honestly, this is one of the first suits that I picked up from Roxanne. And because it's one of the first suits that I picked up from Roxanne, it kind of just stuck to me hard body for majority of my playthrough. Personally, this was a solid A tier. I really like it a lot, and I was excited to see the color variation, and they didn't disappoint. The white one, to me, is better than the purple one. So when I saw it, I was pretty psyched. Like, it was good enough for me to replace it and wear it for at least an entire stage. Like, I even think I have a couple videos on the channel with me wearing this thing, because it's just nice. Like, it's skin tight, it's working everything the way it's supposed to work it. It kind of gives me like a parachute vibe, and the whole front area, doesn't that look like a swimsuit to you? It looks like a swimsuit with mesh on the sides that wrap all the way over to these hip high boots again. But these hip high boots are actually just leggings. Like, I don't know how the hell she gets in this thing, but I'm telling you right now, yes, it looks damn good. So this one is actually S tier for me. That probably shocks like half of y'all. Like, what? No way, you sleep. Like, nah, bruh. Real talk, it was just one of those that really spoke to me. It really did. Like it a lot. Moving on from there. Have I reached 10 in the S rank yet? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I'm sitting on 8. I only got 2 more slides. Oh no. Oh no. Hold up. Because I'm only going to do a top 10. And I'm going to reshuffle that a little bit, because I don't know if my top 10 is going to be what it is right now. We're going to have to shuffle that. But let's see. Next in line is going to be the Orca Engineer. Now, I love this one, but I don't like that jacket. I just don't. The back end of this is looking hella cyberpunk. Absolutely insane. My favorite part of the whole fit. As a matter of fact, it really is. But the jacket is just, it feels like she just ripped a parachute off of a dead person and wrapped it around her body, and now she's about to go in for a crash test. Like, seriously, it just, I don't know. I don't really understand what they were going for with this one, with the jacket. But the actual bottom is insane. And the boots are kind of crazy. I don't even understand what I'm looking at with those boots, though. Like, those boots are kind of wild. But the blue one is a hell of a lot better than the white one is. So the Orca Engineer, to me, I didn't really like it too much. But the blue version, the Orca Techie, it kind of made up for it. Like, it didn't look so much like a parachute, and it kind of just looked like it was almost trying to be leather. So the Orca Engineer to me was like a solid just C tier. And then this one was top quality B tier. So I really like this a lot. I actually wore it a lot too, but it wasn't at all like one of my A tier or S tier favorites. It was just one that I kind of just wanted to vibe with for a couple of, hours while I was playing the game. But let's keep it going. We're sitting on the Wasteland Adventurer, and this one is just straight vibes, bro. Like, this one is just straight vibes. It's A tier instant. And the white one is A tier instant. Like, these two are some of my favorites in the game because they look so legitimately realistic. They actually look like somebody would wear this in real life. Like, no, I actually think I've seen somebody wear something like this in real life. And it's fire when you see it there, and it's fire right now. The black on the jeans is really nice for the Wasteland Adventurer. And then the white one is even better. So, to be honest with you, I might have slid this into S tier at some point in time in my own head. Like, to me, this thing is just flames, especially with the hairstyle. It's solid. So I'm going to go ahead and slide this just in front of the black one. And when I look at all of these, it's going all the way up here because it's just one of my favorites, I guess you would say. I'm surprised I didn't put that in S tier because I've worn it a lot. Personally, when I do a lot of my boss runs and I'm practicing something or trying to learn something for like a video, yeah, I wear it a lot. So let's move on. We're almost done. We got this thing almost wrapped up real quick. We have the Red Passion, and this is a vibe. This is straight vibes. You can't say that it's not. It's easily A tier. There's not even a question about it. I don't like the green one. I can't hold you. I don't like the green one, but I love the red one. Red Passion to me is absolutely amazing, and Emerald Passion to me is just it's like it's just color variation. I guess because I really don't like green as much, so I kind of feel bad that it's like, oh, I'm not a fan of green, so I don't really like you as much as I like your red one. But you know, I guess I just had too many good times with the red one, and plus those golfer glove things, it kind of bothers me a little bit. I mean, these are a lot better than the ones that you have with the blue jeans, so not too much to complain about, but it's still, I guess you would say this one's like a B tier, back end of B tier behind the Wild Wave. All right, now we're pulling up to some dangerous territory. This isn't even a question to be asked. This is straight up S tier for me. Kill Bill, if you know, you freaking know. This thing is wild. This is one of my favorite drips in the entire game, bro. It just screams drip. Every time you throw this on, it's not even about, you know, Tiggle Bitties hanging out and stuff like that all the time. Literally, this thing right here is vibes. And when you got somebody rocking your world looking like this, straight out of a Kill Bill movie, you know you're about to get killed. Like, bruh, this thing is doing so many things right, and it's just insane. I love the hoodie on it. I love the top piece on it. I love the way that it's kind of loose, but it's just tight enough. It's doing everything that it's supposed to do. And the sleeve with like the little strap coming off of it, like she's about to wrap that around your neck and strangle you, bro. It's sinister. Real talk, it's sinister. Like, there's so many things that this thing is doing right, and I'm happy that it's in the game. The boots too, like it's just a whole lot good going in this suit. Unfortunately, the sporty one, I don't like that one at all. I don't like that one at all. I was actually really excited. I was hoping it was going to be red, and then when I saw that it wasn't, and it was kind of like this bluish color, even though I like blue, I was like, I don't like you. It looks like a jumpsuit, and this one was just straight D tier for me. Like, they ruined it. They ruined it for me. I don't know what it is. I don't know what's wrong with me when it comes to the suit, but I did not like this one. The crew style. All right, yep, I'm sorry. Crew style, C tier, easy. Not even a debate. It's C tier, easily C tier. I mean, all right. I'm not gonna hold you. In certain light, it looks good, and it looks even better than Emerald Passion. So, I guess I'll put it in B tier, in front of Emerald Passion, since Emerald Passion is B tier. I wish this was a different color. If this was navy blue, 100% I'm all over this damn thing, because that thing would be fire. But it's green, and it's like, why? Why green? Somebody over in that dev team really loves the green color. They can't even lie about it. The junk mechanic, this ain't bad. This isn't bad. It's C. It's not bad. This is D, if not F. I should probably add a tier because I hate it that much. This one is also D tier. This one is also D tier. Like, I'm sorry that I just screamed through those three right quick because I hate them so bad. Like, as a matter of fact, no. Can I make another tier real quick? Am I allowed to? No, I don't even know how to do it. I probably should have done that before starting this because hot damn, I hate these things more so than I hate the fluffy bear look. Like, these are actually the worst. The junk engineer, the black full dress, I never ever put these on my character, not even once. I don't even know how to make these work. And there's some crazy hairstyles and amazing accessories that you can add. No, I can't be bothered. The white full dress isn't as bad as the other ones, I guess, but it's still D tier. I'm not gonna ever put it on my character. Now, this on the other hand, the black knitted. Okay, hold up. Personally, this was A tier, bro. This is A tier. I don't know what it is. I don't know what it is about this suit, but yes, I actually wore this. The second I picked it up, I wore this and was so excited for the alternate version in NG Plus, and I was kind of disappointed because of the direction they took with it. Now hear me out. The variation or the alternate version of that has stars on it. The color for me isn't too bad. That lightish sky blue with the gold and it goes into that tannish color at the bottom. If it started off tan and went into black, or if it started off black and went into tan, that would be flames. It's the color that just destroys this thing. I guess it's not really the stars, because this game is all about, like, I mean, listen to the vibes right now. Listen to the music right now. This is actually a hell of a lot better than the other one that I love so much, because it's giving off more of a vibe. It's actually not basic, but the basic one, the simple one, to me is just perfect. You know what I mean? So this blue one right here, because of the way the blue and the gold are like completely colliding with each other, it's kind of C tier for me. That's just, it is what it is. Now I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Somehow I locked it down and didn't go over 10. So this is actually officially my real response. The Wave Diver Bikini, bro. This right here is insanity. They took all the risk when they threw this thing on Eve. I don't even understand how it works. It's like, how does this even connect to one another so that it doesn't just like pop off the seams and everything just fly out? Real talk, this suit is wild. It really is. But it's gas. Like, they went on full acceleration with this suit and it is solid, meaning that you already know what time it is. That is actually one of my favorite suits in the game, over here right behind the photogenic. So yeah, it's kind of surprising. I was really excited when they dropped this, and the glasses that they added to the game with this suit were just amazing. Like, can we all just look at the design real quick? Like, bro, really? And this was actually the first suit that forced me to change the hairstyle. I can't have the long hair with this. I gotta do short haircut with this, and I don't know what it is, but this is a hell of a lot better. Like, there's just so much more going on here that this is the vibe I get. I can't have the long hairstyle when I'm wearing that. I don't know what it is. Eve, do you know? I don't know. But I'm telling you right now, I love this thing to death. And then right behind that in A tier is the second bikini that they added in a brand new summer vacation update. And that's this bad boy right here. I don't even know how to say this thing right, so let's work on it together. The Wave Oblique Monokini. Yeah, this thing is vibes. This thing is definitely vibes. Now let's take a look at it real quick. You got tan lines. You also have that feature that I was talking about early, where it kind of like rests on her skin and you can kind of see the fold in her back. Like, look at her spinal cord, right? And then look at the strap and look how her shoulder blade kind of like overflows over it because it's so tight. Bro, that type of attention to detail, that's kind of crazy. That's kind of crazy. The see-through in the front is kind of wild. You can see straight into everything, and it's just like, okay, baby, if that's what we doing. Hey, that's gonna be my entire tier list for every single nano suit that has been added into Stellar Blade. If you like what we do here in the channel, make sure you smash that like button. Sub to the channel so that you don't miss out on any more tips, tricks, guides, and a hell of a lot more for this game coming in the damn near future. But I'm gonna get up out of here, man. I did enough talking for one day. This is probably gonna be wild for me to edit because my English was just ass. But hey, we'll get over it together. I'll see y'all in the next one. This is your boy MSensei. For now, I'm out of here.